It's March 2025.
We've been interviewing people who've lived in Hexham East their whole lives. We wanted to know the history of our school and the changes that have happened.
We hope you enjoyed this movie. We'll put a lot
of hard work into it.
What was it like in your childhood?
Well, I had a really lovely childhood. So I was one of three. So I had an older brother called Lewis and a younger sister called Olwen, and I had a mum and dad. And we did lots of lovely things together. And I actually came to this school.
Was it different like when you were at school here?
So it was very different because we didn't have technology back then, so we didn't have mobile phones and we didn't have iPads and there wasn't the internet.
We didn't have the library, so the library was added on after I left the school, and obviously the children's centre wasn't there, so we had a massive yard and a massive field, and there were a lot more children in the school than there are now.
Well, I can tell you what's changed. This yard out here wasn't there, that was just field. That was part of the school field. The yard there was, and you went all down to the bottom and it was a football pitch. We used to play football matches on there. And in the summer they used to put the running track round all the white lines, so you could run round.
What kind of friends did you have?
I had the best friends here. They were just all lovely. Everybody was really kind and everybody was really nice. And I'm still friends with some of those people now. And my best friend at school, I'm still best friends with her. So we've been friends for like 50 years. And we keep in touch and we send each other messages and we send each other pictures. And I'll be telling them all about this. They'll be so jealous. And it was a good place to be and I made good friends. And hopefully you lot will all still be friends in 50 years' time. Be kind to each other and be good and you'll keep your friends.
What was it like to grow up here?
Well, it was a nice area to grow up in. I mean, it's nice with having the fields. I used to go up into the woods and spend a lot of time up there. And there were nice people, and everybody got on with each other. And
Who was the head teacher in your childhood?
When I was younger, the head teacher was called Miss, and I've forgotten it for a minute. It'll come back to me. But did I tell you about the dog that she had?
No.
Well, she used to come to school with her dog that was called Hector, and there would be a group of children waiting at the entrance to the school, waiting to walk Hector, and they used to walk Hector along the top of the school on the path, bring him back, and then he used to sit, Miss Hunter, that was her name, and Hector used to sit under her desk all day in the dog basket, and that school, her office was where Mrs. Burke's office was now.
I used to play Roblox when not at school. What did you used to play?
When we finished school, we didn't have computer games and things to play on like that. So we would be outside mainly. So we'd play on bikes.
Yeah.
Or we'd play a game called Fox and Hounds. Have you heard of that?
No, how do you play that?
It's like hide and seek, but there'd be foxes and there'd be hounds. So the foxes had to go away and the hounds had to find them. And there was never anybody on their own, so you always went out in pairs or groups, and we hid all over the estate, and the foxes had to find the hounds.
I mostly played football when I was playing out. Do you know where the Rocket Park is? That was, so do you know how the primary school is behind the Rocket Park? So that just was a tiny little school, and I had a little fenced off with a couple of swings in for like wheelchair swings, and the rest of the hall was just like a green big field. So I used to just play put work coats down, make a football pitch, and then play football. And then if we got really bored, we'd jump over the fence and use the primary swings.
These are our drawings. If you listen closely, you can hear some of our favourite memories of being at school with our friends. So, what was your favourite memory since you joined?
My favourite memory is probably when I was outside on the yard and then you came running up to me and then you said, what was it? You said, want to be friends. That's my favourite memory. I think you ran up to me because I first joined the school and we do that.
Drawing on for iPads. I love drawing. I draw on my papers and my book. I love drawing for my own things because when I was like little, I've been drawing in my house and like I got a bunch of papers in my house and like I used them all to like make like paper airplanes, boats.
And we got the glow sticks out in after school club. I just ran around with them.
In the dark.
Yeah, because the glow sticks are too light. So you need to turn the lights off to play with them. Go.
My memory is when Miss Ackland was playing football with me in year 2. It was really funny because she fell over once. I literally said, we're going to be best friends until the day we die. Every time I hugged Miss Harris in year 3. Because she was my favourite teacher. Sometimes at lunchtime I'll have a packed lunch with apple juice carton in. And then when I'm finished, I'll take the plastic off the straw, put the straw in, but the carton is empty. Put the plastic on the straw and then it turns into like a rocket. I'm drawing on the iPad today. All the half tones and glitch and like liquefy.
Rolled down the field hill. It was really fun. The sun was shining when I was singing in the bathroom, putting lip balm on my face. It was funny.
I liked going on the field. I liked it when I do the gymnastics, and I also liked rolling down the hill. I really liked doing Commando Jones. Like a very long time ago when we did the balloon challenge, it was so hard, but I really liked it.
Will you tell us about your memory?
Yeah, I was playing football and I scored. My friends were there and I don't know when it was. And I was happy.
One day, I won every race and sports day.
I like to go on the field and do Commander Jones and play with my friends. It was going down the school field, rolling down the school field.
My favourite memory is when we sang a song for Miss Ackland because she was leaving. I love the school and I'm sad because I'm leaving it soon. I have learned that you can do anything if you put your mind to it. I like when we done drawing on the iPads.
I remember like lots of good stories and stuff.
It was really fun and my most funnest part was probably videoing.
Draw on the iPad, the cookie that bites back, it was really funny. I like how I feel when people like ask questions to people. I like how I'm doing a sunset with me and Miss Beveridge.